Hey guys, my name is Laura Christina and this is my brother
Ray Brian.
And in today's video we will be reading chapter 4 of the book called Money Hungry. And this book is very interesting, so I want to share it with you guys. And let's get right on to reading. Chapter 4. I knew it. Zena didn't get sick off of my candy. She's got the flu. The nurse said she was even running low on a fever, but not too many people here are talking about that. They're still running off at the mouth about me, saying how I was selling poison candy in school yesterday. Mr. Jackson told me not to sell no more candy, but he didn't say nothing about selling other stuff. So today, I'm at it again, selling red Valentine pencils with purple heart-shaped erasers on the top. They're discounted though, since Valentine's Day is done and gone. 30 cents, I say to Eric Kelly when we're in the lunchroom. But he's not hardly paying any attention to me. He's eyeing Zora with her smooth cocoa brown skin and that dimple in her left cheek. Eric can't even eat his cheeseburger. He's staring at her so much. You want it or not? I say, putting my hand out for the money. What do you do with all the money you make off of us? He says, wiping cheeseburger juice off of his chin with the back of his hand. Yeah, Charles Taylor says, finishing off his lunch, a giant-sized Snickers bar and a gulp of Pepsi. You've always got some scam going. Gotta be making money off of somebody or you ain't happy. I don't say nothing to Eric or Charles. I take out my pencils and start counting how many I still got to sell. I'm doing the math in my head. I sold 10 pens in math class today. I still have 20 left. Do you want it or not, Eric? I say. Zora likes purple, you know. It's her favorite color. Right, Zora? I say, poking her in the side. She ain't paying neither attention to any one of us. She's staring at herself in a mirror she's got in her hand. Me? I don't look in mirrors too often. I don't need no reminders of why my mother named me after a piece of fruit. I've got red hair, red eyebrows, and enough freckles on my face that you can play connect the dots. Nope, that ain't the kind of face I want to be looking at unless I absolutely have to. Zora, tell him, I say, reaching over and taking one of her carrot sticks. She's watching herself in the mirror, like she's expecting her eyes to change color or something. Yeah, whatever, Raspberry, she says. That's right. Drawing back her lips so she can get a good look at her teeth. They've got pink braces on them. Forget it, I say, walking away from both of them. I spend the next 20 minutes going from table to table, trying to sell them things. You rich yet? Sato asks me. She makes enough money off of us to buy herself a house, Charles Gordon says. Nothing wrong with doing a little business, I say, stepping over Sato's raggedy book bag. Maybe you could buy yourself a new book bag if you worked for me, Sato. Oh man, you gonna let her play with you like that? One of his boys says. Man, forget her, Sato says, sticking out his foot like he's trying to trip me. My bag may be whacked, but at least I sleep in a bed at night, not under no bridge like a troll. Before I know anything, I'm throwing them pencils right at Sato's big black head. But that don't make him shut up. I guess the projects seem like the White House to you, Sato says, getting loud. I mean, so what if you got holes in the walls and rats biting your feet at night? We don't have no... I start defending myself, but Sato cuts me off. It's better than living out in a cardboard box and washing up the gas station bathroom like you used to, huh? Sato knows how to crack on people good, so I don't give him a chance to say nothing else. I pick up my pencils and go. Mama and me never lived under no bridge, but when things got bad, real bad, a few years back, We did live in a junkyard not too far from here. We slept in a cold, beat up van that was up on the blocks. It didn't have no wheels, and the front window was busted. The mosquitoes ate us up real good all summer long. One night, I counted 15 bites. We wasn't always broke. We was renting a nice home in a half-decent neighborhood till Daddy started hanging out. Coming in with the sun, Mama used to say. I still don't know how it happened. One day he was Daddy, going to work all day long and hugging me good night before I fell asleep at night. The next day, it seemed like he was somebody else, arguing about money all the time. Walking off with our TV or Mama's old fur jacket, dragging home friends that looked like they just got out of lockdown, meeting me after school with his hand out, begging for whatever change I had. When the dope made him so crazy, he beat up Mama and sent her to the hospital for the third time. Mama left him. We lived with friends and family till they got tired of us. Then we lived in a motel till Mama got laid off of work and our money ran out. We went back to living with some of Mama's friends till they started hinting that their place was crowded and I ate a lot. Next thing I knew, we was living outside with stray cats and dogs, dirty men, crazy women, kids without parents, and people pushing shopping carts filled with smashed up pop cans and wrinkled up newspapers. People said Mama should go to one of them shelters for women and kids. She wouldn't. She said she was in a shelter when she was little and something bad happened to her there. Only she never would say what. So we slept on the street, in dark corners of tall, empty buildings. We washed up in gas stations and fast food restaurants, asked for handouts, prayed real hard that nobody would knock us in the head or try to steal the little bit of stuff we had. No matter how bad it got though, I never missed a single day of school in all the time we was living on the streets. And I never missed saving Mama a little of the free lunch they gave me in school. Cold tater tots taste like steak when that's all you got. Mama's the kind of person that don't let her surroundings mess with her head. So every night when we lived in the van, she would sit up in the driver's seat, look up at the stars, and tell me how things was gonna be okay. One day, she'd say, we're gonna have our own place. A place with a family room and a fireplace. What color room you want? Yeah, I figured you want blue. But what about letting me paint some clouds on the walls for you and a few stars so we don't forget that even bad times is sprinkled with a little good, she'd say, reaching up at the sky like she was gonna grab a fistful of stars and hand them to me. After we got off the street, Mama had some job stuffing envelopes at night. Sometimes we would be down to just rice, beans, and Kool-Aid. You know what it's like to eat beans every day and night for 2 weeks straight, to drink Kool-Aid without sugar? Even now, Mama's always dreaming about the future. But you can't cash dreams in the bank or buy bread or pay rent with them. You need hard, cold cash for that. So every penny I get, I save. Mama thinks I just got a little pocket change stashed here and there, but nickels don't keep you off the street. That's why I got $600 stashed all over my room. You gotta sell a lot of pencils and skip a lot of lunches to make that kind of dough. But it's worth it, 'cause if you got money, people can't take stuff from you. Not your house or your ride not your family, they can't do nothing much to you if you got a bankroll backing you up. I hope you guys liked the reading of chapter 4 of the book Money Hungry. Now I'm going to share my opinion. Raspberry wasn't guilty about what her other friends were saying about poisoning Xena. Even though the principal told her to stop selling candy, she still sold pencils that were from Valentine's Day, which was a long time ago. Before Raspberry's birth, her and her mom used to live in a shelter, and something bad happened to her, but she never shared anything about it. Raspberry's mom didn't want to make the same mistake by letting her and her daughter go to a shelter. That is why she was fighting to get a better life for her family and a better future for her daughter. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my opinion. Make sure you comment down below what your opinion was. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye! Stay safe!